Hi guys. So welcome to the first episode of Provocative Parlay. I'm gonna be your host for the evening, Zip,
Hello, I am his co-host Zap, and we are fellow second year college students. I am studying BBA.
and I'm going through BTech. I'm going through the torment of BTech. So guys, this is exam season, and we're just gonna be telling you the atrocities we have to go through every day. This shit is getting brutal. So I'm going through.
Adversities. I don't even like studying at all. I'm not in the habit of studying. Imagine.
Exactly. I'm like, throughout the semester, we just fucking spend our time smoking up, drinking, partying, and stuff. And now at the end of the semester, we just have to go through a lot of pressure. I know it seems like it's our fault, but the system is built in a manner like we can't actually focus on studying, man. Like the professors are that fucking incompetent.
Yeah, exactly. It always seems like they're school teachers rather than proper college professors. At least where we are studying. I don't know about you guys, but we are going through such a phase where it's like nostalgia. Like we are living in nostalgia. We're repeating high school only now.
But
I mean, the teachers that teach here, honestly, the style is not exact. That style is exactly what it was in our 11th and 12th.
I mean, not
Honest-
exactly nostalgia, bro, because I'm like, we are going through some shit that we've never gone through before. Like, I'm like, in school, the teachers actually used to care about us. But in college, they don't seem to give a fuck about it. Like, they really don't give a fuck about you, do they?
No, honestly, teachers, one thing I also want to talk about is the fact that teachers themselves, in our colleges at least, they themselves are not interested in teaching students at all. Like, they themselves also have the same mentality as us. They are also coming for attendance just like we are.
Yeah, more or
At
less.
least in my college,
Yeah.
at least in my college, the teachers that come there, I always look at their faces and they just want to get it over with. They just want to get their certain amount of lectures over with and just go home.
That is a very
and
good point,
do
man,
nothing.
because these motherfuckers just walk into the classroom, they connect their laptops to the smart board or the smart screen, whatever you want to call it, and they just open up a PDF and they just start reading from it. Like, what is the whole point of it? Like, what is the learning outcome over here? Like, what are we trying to do over here? Like, are we actually just studying for the sake of studying, or are we actually trying to learn something? I mean, like, it's something that's not acceptable in the modern day age and modern day society. Like, I'm like countries like
Yeah, like
US
you guys-
and continue what?
Like you guys were studying and everything, and you were grinding and gaining knowledge as much as you can. You were preparing for exams from day one only. We're not saying you guys are bad or something. You guys are great, okay? It's a great thing, you study every day, you revise everything that you study, okay? But it also depends now that we are different people, okay? Every guy, every student has different needs that the teachers have to cater to. Now, they don't exactly do that. They don't exactly adhere to the fact that, some people only study when they find the courses engaging, when they find the study material engaging. Okay, let's say you're a teacher, okay, and whatever subject you're teaching is, that in itself is not interesting. Okay, it maybe partially that's not your fault, but as a teacher, it's also upon yourself and as a responsibility that you make the subject interesting, even though it's dull on surface area.
I mean, like,
Okay,
but
that's
bro,
your job. That's
is
what
it
you're
like
paid for.
fair to blame the teachers? Because in my opinion, even the teachers haven't gone through they haven't gone through a lot of stuff, right? They don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, the last time I was studying, my biology teacher was a guy who used to teach chemistry. So how the heck is he supposed to teach something that he himself hasn't studied, right? Like, he himself hasn't got any knowledge
Maybe
about
that's the problem of the
biology.
system. Maybe that's the problem of the system, not exactly the teaching staff.
I mean, it's also
Like,
because
whoever-
private colleges focus more on monetary benefits, and they usually they tend to focus on the money rather than the outcome, rather than the education.
Exactly. Money matters a lot. Money is the only thing that matters. It's like literally a money-making machine, these colleges. They don't care who fails, who passes, as long as the admission requirement is fulfilled and the number of admissions that are done are overflowing with students. As long as that is accomplished, okie doke by them.
Yeah, they just try to
Okey-doke,
mint money, man. It's just a fucking money minting factory out here. Like, there's no fucking point of this shit. There's no point of going to the college when you're not learning anything, right? I mean, what is the fucking, like, why the fuck do they have that 75% or 80% attendance rule? Like, even they know, like, students aren't gonna learn anything.
80% attendance rule. Now let me tell you something. 80% attendance rule is honestly the most ridiculous thing I've ever experienced in my student life, period. The most ridiculous thing I've ever experienced. Like, honestly, okay, I get it. You're enforcing 80% attendance just so the fact that the particular student can attend the college, can attend the lectures. Okay. But honestly, do you really expect that if you stretch the requirements so high that the interest will be there for throughout the 80% attendance? You think that the student is going to be interested in the particular subject for that amount of time?
I don't think the student is even interested in the subject even for like 10% of the classes, dude. Like, it's practically useless. Like, they're basically just, I don't know what's the point of it or who came up with this wonderful idea, but that guy's gotta be like that guy's gotta be the biggest idiot in the fucking history of mankind, dude. Like, you basically are just draining the students off of their energy. Like, they can't actually put themselves to something productive, to be very honest with you, right? I'm someone who likes going to the gym, but after I come back from my college at like 5 in the evening, I really find it hard to get the motivation. And like, I actually have to rely on the discipline part. I can't get the motivation to go to the gym at all because it's practically you anyways aren't going to make any gains in the gym after that, because you go to the classes, you go to your fucking class, you get tormented by your teacher actually humiliates you a couple million times, and then what, you just have to go back to your hostel room or your flat, and then you have to change up, you have to go to the gym where your gym trainer is going to shout at you. Like, what the fuck is the point of it? Like, why the fuck is everyone just shouting at people? Why can't they be just nice? And I'm in a college where the professors are like absolutely fucking rude. Like, they're obnoxious, dude. I'm not even kidding. I'm not lying. They're absolute assholes. Like, and I know you're not supposed to be talking about your teachers in that particular manner, but they actually are. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys must be relating to this, because in private colleges, I'm in a private college, so I can only talk for myself. In private colleges, professors actually, my Zap was actually talking about the right stuff, right? He was talking the correct shit. Professors don't give a fuck about you. They only give a fuck about your submissions, your fucking assignments, your projects. Like, what is the whole point of it? Like, and what is the whole fucking point of that 75% attendance or 80% attendance, man? I really can't get I can't really get my head to wrap around that.
Exactly. And the worst part is that 80% ceiling that is there, teachers find it as a leverage. They find it to use it as a leverage over students that, if you do anything that is, out of bounds of my ethos or out of bounds of ethics, behavioral ethics and everything, I'll cut your attendance. If I find you talking, if I find you just passing that sheet of paper, if I find you using your mobile, I'll cut your attendance. And honestly, for us students, attendance matters more than marks.
And exactly, bro.
Like, that's the bitter truth.
I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you supposed to learn something without communicating with your peers? Like, how the heck are you supposed to wrap your head around the concept without talking to your fellow batchmates or fellow classmates or whatever you want to call that? And I'm like, how the fuck are you supposed to get a proper understanding of the concept without talking to your batchmates and your peers, your classmates, or whatever you want to call them by? It's pointless.
On surface area, I will say, listen, I'm not that much of a studious guy, okay? I am not that much of a guy who studies day and night, okay? It's been a habit of mine ever since 5th grade, 6th grade, that I only study when exam week is coming. Maybe a week before exam. And that too, I study after seeing others study.
I don't even do that, bro. Don't even do that. Even right now, I'm fucking playing FIFA. Like, what the fuck? I got an exam in like 3 days. I got a fucking exam in 3 days, man.
Bro, I see people studying. That is exactly what motivated me to study. I can't find any self-motivation. If I'm left by myself, I won't pick up a book, open a PDF, open my notebook, write notes, anything. I won't do anything, honestly. And another example to, help with this. This is what happened with me. a couple of weeks ago. So basically, I was surfing through Coursera. Okay, I did a minor course on statistics. Okay, not that big of a deal, but I will say this, that throughout that course, I was more engaged in that particular course than my entire first semester of my college.
Bro,
Because I actually found the manner in which they taught and the subject material that was there interesting.
For real, bro, no cap. Like, even I was doing this machine learning course on Coursera, and I swear to fucking God, man, I got that course completed like within a fucking week. Like, the course was so interesting. Like, the course captivated my concentration, dude. It captivated me. The course was wonderful, man. And there's this guy called Andrew Ng. Shout out to him. He's like a maestro at that shit. He knows how to wrap the attention of. He knows how to captivate the attention of people. So respect to that guy.
I mean, honestly, it's pitiful for the fact that, even despite entering college, they still think that following the school wala system is honestly going to benefit them. Until high school, it was fine that, you used to have a system where you taught the subject material throughout the year, and then there's the final exam, the main thing, we had those 80-mark papers, those 100-mark papers. That's fine, that worked for a while. But when you go outside of high school, okay, and when you enter college, so let me tell you, why do you enter college? Why do you enter college? You enter college to gain a particular set of skills. Okay,
I'm like,
that
bro,
you think will...
what my father told me was, you go to college to gain life skills. I mean, bro, I don't see any life skills over here, dude. The only, I do see a couple of life skills over here. I do see college has basically given me the ability to deal with pressure. But that's the only positive outcome of this shit, man. What about the fact that this college has fucking turned me into a suicidal maniac? Like, every time I fucking wake up and I look at the fan, there's only one thing that goes through my mind. It's nothing to be proud of, but that's the way it is, right?
Shout out to you engineering guys for going through the hell, living hell on earth.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't relate to you guys that much.
I'm actually walking through fucking hell right now, bro. I'm not even kidding. I'm walking through fucking hell. And I mean, I know your warrior mentality. You should have that warrior mentality, and once you walk through hell, you should be glad that your legs are still working. Bitch, my legs are gonna fucking die. My brain is gonna fucking die. I'm brain dead as of now. I'm legit a fucking walking zombie out there. You can create a sequel to Walking Dead for me, bro, based on me.
Spin off.
Ha, dude. Fucking Zip goes crazy. Zip starts biting people. Zip tore a guy's head off. Zip tore his fucking professor's head off because he wasn't giving him attendance. Like, what is the fucking... Bro, what about... even you have that rule now? You can't wear round neck t-shirts to your college? I got that rule.
Not that strict over here, but
okay, I got that rule in my college, bro. I can go to my college wearing round neck t-shirts. Like, what is the fucking point of it, dude? Like, is the teacher gonna feel like a fucking beta or what? Like, I know you don't go to the gym, you fat-bellied motherfucker. But still, if I go to the gym, I really like flexing my muscles and shit, alright? I'm gonna say it straight up, dude. I know there are a lot of weak people and shit, but I like flexing my muscles and shit like that, alright? So, what? Does that make my professor feel like less of an alpha? Or like, what is that rule about? Like, why the fuck do I need to wear a collared t-shirt? Like, what is the fucking point of it? I'm like, okay, I get that you want to keep the integrity of the fucking educational system. I'm like, walking around wearing a rounded t-shirt doesn't fucking, translate into the fact that I'm disrespecting the system or I'm disrespecting the dean or something like that. Now, does it?
Bro, honestly, that's good. That's good and all, but the main problem what I was talking about was that, college in itself does not feel like college anymore. You have that picture of college before you enter college that, what will you see? You will learn something, you will enjoy.
Well, bro, that's partially because I think there's a reason for that, bro. Partially the reason is, and I'm only gonna say partial because we've seen a lot of Karan Johar movies. Also, we've seen a lot of fucking American high school movies where they have a ball in college. But in India,
movies happen, people. Movie shit doesn't happen.
Exactly. In India, man, like college is absolutely crap, man. You have to go through a lot of shit to get through college. Like, बहुत brutal होता है यार. I really hate being in fucking college. Now I'm supposed to have like the best time of my life. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to have the best time of my life when I'm surrounded by absolute assholes who are absolutely unintellectual, who don't know how to fucking talk to people, who fucking don't even fucking close their mouths while chewing. Like, bro, it gets really uncomfortable.
Listen, that also depends on environment to environment. Like, honestly, some of you guys are probably having the time of your life, okay? And that's perfectly good for you. We are happy for you, in fact. We're happy that you're enjoying and stuff, okay? But yeah, sure, there's a time for partying, there's a time for enjoying your life, and then there's the time to study. But honestly, if in college the teacher is teaching in a manner where you don't even want to look at the book, you don't even want to look at that PDF, you don't even want to open your laptop, it's just that bad, okay, then what are we supposed to do? And honestly, these teachers leave us they leave us to fend for ourselves. I mean, I understand that's what we're doing for our entire life, but we didn't enter college and pay all that fees in literally, lakhs of rupees for this shit. We're paying through heaven and hell, and these guys don't give a fuck about our... And when they have to blame us, when they have to blame students, these teachers will run. These teachers will be the first to demolish you, absolutely demolish you. Okay.
Nah, bro, I'm like your father. I'm like our mom and dad have had to go through fucking hell to earn the money to send us to fucking college. Like, what is the fucking point of it? Like, why the fuck is my father paying X amount of money to get me into college that's not gonna make me learn anything? Like, I'm not learning anything over here. I'm basically wasting my time. I'm hanging out with fucking low-life lurkers who've got no fucking idea what they're going through, what they're doing in their fucking lives, who don't know what they're going through. And the concept of relatability is so fucking... It's missing, oh man. I'm like, I don't have the fucking ability to relate to anyone. It's not because I don't have the ability. It's just that I can't relate to people over here. It's so fucking hard.
I mean, that also depends on environment to environment. Like you have a different course, you have a different environment around you. You are situated in a different city, in a different college, and honestly, it just depends that where you are exactly. And unfortunately, we are in a place where our respective colleges follow a sort of system which they look at it as a business only, and just for the heck of it, they don't impart education. All they do is make machines of students and of teachers. Teachers especially, because they have a fixed schedule. They come in, they teach, and they go out. And also, also for the fact that we are completely at the mercy of professors when it comes to marks, because we have this concept where we have internals and then there's the final exam. Okay, and then there's the final exam. We're completely at the mercy of the professor. We aren't given assignments. We aren't given tasks. It doesn't happen at our colleges. Like, for example, some guys in some colleges, there's always like certain assignments that you have to submit and you'll be graded upon that, and that thing will be taken into your final score. Okay, you'll receive credits for that. You'll receive certain marks for that. But for us, every single time, the only way to score marks is through an exam or a test.
And I swear to God, bro, I got this friend in the UK, and like, we've got this friend in the UK who basically told us that about the fucking time he's having in college, man. Basically, they don't have no 75% attendance rules over there. They basically can go to the college whenever the fuck they want and do whatever the fuck they want. Alright. And the exams, they happen on like fucking online mediums, bro. Like, they have MCQs that are conducted through fucking online mediums, like exam.net and bullshit like that. Like, you basically don't even have to go to the exam hall to give a proper exam. Like, just imagine how easy his life must be right now. Like, he's having the time of his life, bro.
These people, they have like, when locations differ, the degree to which you can, increase the potential of you scoring a high GPA is higher in some places than the others. Like, where we are situated, the potential to score a very high GPA, very high marks is very difficult because of the fact that we have a certain system Or rather, should I say regime? Should I say regime or system? Honestly, what do you think? Is it a regime or system?
It's kind of like a regime, dude. It's not even a system anymore. It's a fucking regime. Even these people don't know what they're working up with by. They're just waking up and trying to impose rules on us for the sake of it. Even they don't know what those rules are supposed to do.
Hey, look, it's not like we are also. Listen, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I am not the most studious guy. I've said this before also in the podcast. I am not the most studious guy.
But you're not supposed to be studious, right? You're not supposed to be a fucking studious asshole when you're fucking 19. You're supposed to have a good time, right? Aren't you supposed to have a good time when you're 19?
Yeah, but maybe because of the fact that they're piling on pressure now, they think that, piling on pressure right now at such a young age, it'll help you in the future.
And also, bro, just to think of it, the guy who's studying in the United Kingdom right now, he's gonna be making more money than the both of us just because in the fucking United Kingdom. Their course is easier than ours. Their course is fucking easier than ours, right? I mean, you get that, right? Their course is easier than ours.
That honestly sucks a bit, and I'll tell you why this sucks a bit. So what happened was, I have certain seniors in my college where one guy was a topper of his class. Okay, it was a placement year. Okay, it was a placement year. This is in third year. Okay, so what happened was the topper of the class didn't get the highest package. Okay, didn't get the highest package. GPA is what, I think 3.9 out of 4 or something, 4 or 4. I don't know how high it was. It was something like that only. He didn't get the highest package.
Well, I'm glad that he didn't get the highest package because he's a fucking nerd. I'm glad he didn't get the highest package. I'm like, I know I might sound like an asshole saying that, but I'm glad he didn't get the highest package because he basically didn't do anything in his college. He basically didn't gain any life skills. He didn't do anything. He was just fucking ratification. He was going through that ratification process. He was just fucking memorizing books. He was mugging things up. That is exactly what that motherfucker was doing. So I'm glad he didn't get the highest package.
That saying that our parents are like, "Padh likh ke kuch bano, mehnat karo." We want to do that. It's not that we are not. We find that saying bad. It's not we find that saying completely useless. Okay, we want to work hard.
Exactly. You want to work hard. You want to make money, dude. I mean, who the fuck doesn't want to make money?
But these people don't exactly guide us in the right direction, the direction that we want to go.
Bro, I'll be very honest with you, bro. The society we are living in right now is so fucking faulted, dude. Like, even our parents, the guidance we got from our parents, I'm like, I don't even for a second think that's like the top tier shit. That's not like the epitome of advice you can get. You can get advice that is better than that. Your parents haven't been telling you like the correct things. They've only been imparting the knowledge that they have. They're only telling you the things that their parents told them. So I think you have to come to this realization that your parents basically aren't correct. Like, they aren't always correct. I mean, I get that. I'm sound like a really frustrated teenager, and I am. I'm not gonna lie. I am a frustrated teenager as of now. But I think we have to come to this realization that our parents aren't fucking gods. Like, even they can make mistakes, right? And I'm pretty sure my father considers. And I'm fucking sure that my father considers me a mistake, bro. I'm telling you, my father considers me a mistake. He wishes he was wearing a condom that night.
I don't know about that. What I can say is that, maybe, what we're trying to say is that every individual has a certain relationship with their mom and dad. Okay, some people might be granted that degree of independence by their parents. Choose for yourselves. Some people. I mean,
I have been granted that, man. I won't lie to you. I have been granted that. I've got like the best set of Indian parents that I could get. Best set of Asian parents, to be very honest with you. My father is like a great guy, alright? I really look up to him. But the older I get, the more I realize that my father's not always correct. I'm like, he might be correct in a lot of situations, but there are some times when he's not correct, right? When he's not making the right decisions, when he's not taking the right calls. And that's when I have to fend for my own self. And that is the fucking situation. And in those situations, I end up having like really toxic arguments with my father, man. Like, my father actually, like, we start shouting at each other. And I'm like, I think you need to have a really healthy relationship with your father at least. Because he's probably the only guy who can guide you properly. Or at least, play a part in guiding you properly.
No, I mean, you're right. That's true. But, parents, parents, the problem is also for the fact that we are in a state where we want to get out. Okay, maybe get out of the house, get out of the country, go abroad, see the world for ourselves. We are in that rebellious stage of our life where we basically become rebels. Okay, and sometimes parents might grant that, but sometimes parents will go with the fact that we are entering that stage. Sometimes parents won't. Like, for example, I don't exactly blame my parents where I am. Okay, like I personally, I was confused. Okay,
Yeah, even I don't blame
I'm
my
a
father or my mom for that. But all I'm saying is, like, you can be a bit lenient with my marks and with the stuff that I'm doing. And they are. I mean,
yeah, definitely. Marks shouldn't be the measure. Like today, especially in
yeah,
today's
in
society,
today's
we
world,
have
marks
so many
shouldn't be, the measure of how successful you are,
the
how
be of
successful
and
you're
end
gonna
all.
be.
All and end all of life. Like today in our society, we see so many stories where people don't even enter college and they're making tons of money,
Bro, tell these people
bundles of
about this
money.
too. Bro, just tell these
Great,
people about the conversation
that's
we
the
had in the
same
afternoon,
you.
bro. Tell these people about the conversation we had in the
Great,
afternoon
I should
about that
read.
guy you talked to.
No, I was talking about the fact that I've seen so many stories, ridiculous stories, absolutely, that people of the age 16, 17 made a million or two. So many stories. I don't know if they're true or not, but definitely some of them are true.
Bro,
Definitely some of them are
bro.
true.
I'm asking you to tell these people about the story you told me, like the story you narrated to me in the afternoon about that guy you met
Which
on the
story?
bus, on the train or what, on the local train or something.
Yeah. I'll tell this story.
That might
So
actually
basically,
inspire these people.
sure. Why not? So basically, I was traveling through train. Okay, I was traveling alone without my parents and my brother or friends. Okay, and besides me, there was an old man. Okay, so that old man turned out to be a bit of an author of types. Okay, he wasn't exactly the most popular author. I forgot his name, and I'm so sorry that I did. Okay, I should have remembered that.
Well, he wasn't the
Okay,
most popular author out there.
okay, whatever. I mean, he started a small business by himself, but at a very old age, when he was like probably in his late 30s or something. Okay, and he wrote a book about that fact that when you're making decisions in your life, especially pertaining to business, what should you do and what should you not do. Okay, so he came up to me. He asked me that hello. Like first of all, we greeted each other, got to know a bit about each other. I told him like where I studied, where I'm from, and then obviously, as all people of our parents' generation do, they especially are interested in the fact of what we are going to do in life. बेटे करना क्या चाहते हो? Right. So we came apart from the fact like we talked and I told him that sir, honestly, I have no idea what I am going to do in life. I am confused as fuck. Honestly, like I didn't say this. I didn't say this. I'm just like putting the story in words. Like I just told him I don't know what I will do. I am confused. So as of now, I'm only thinking about the present. I'm just doing my BBA degree. I just want to pass with decent marks. After that, what I want to do is I want to get a good job. Okay, I want to maybe not get a job, maybe do my masters or rather get a job. Okay, after doing my masters, I'll get a job, like a high paying job, and after that, only for the experience, pastor. And I'm experienced working in a corporation, working in a proper organization, in a like a legit company. Okay, and after maybe 3 or 4 years have passed, open something of my own, like a business. So that guy, first of all, laughed at my face. Okay, that guy laughed at my face, made a bit of fun. Like, honestly, he was making fun of me at that time. And I asked him, so why are you laughing? Okay, and he told me, listen, son, there are only two ways you can go about right now. There are only two ways that people usually think about what they're going to do after college. There's the job mold. Okay, like job mold. And then there are people who want to start their own business. Okay, there are only honestly two lines of profession where you want to go. Either you go independent as a businessman, or you go and work in a company in whichever field you're experienced in, like engineering or finance or whatever. Okay. So what that guy told me, this is the premise of that. Now you're telling me that you're going to do a job after studying for 3 years. First of all, 3 years you're giving in your bachelor degree. After that, maybe then you don't do a job and go straight for masters. Even if you do that, go straight for masters, that'll be like 1 or 2 years. So like worst case scenario, 5 years of your life. 5 years after that, you're going to do a job for 3-4 years. 3-4 years, that's total of 8 years. And after that, you think about opening a business. Maybe you won't even go ahead and open it. Maybe you'll still do that job.
Yeah, because actually there's this famous quote from someone went on Joe Rogan Experience, and I'm a huge fan of Joe Rogan's, alright? So you're gonna find me quoting him a lot, alright? So basically there's this guy who went on Joe Rogan, on the Joe Rogan Experience, and he was like, salary is a drug that your employer's been feeding you. He's getting you addicted to it. And after a certain point, you won't want to quit your job. You basically won't want to quit your job. You only want to just want that drug. Like at the start of every month, you're gonna get extreme happiness. You're gonna be really ecstatic about the fact that you're making some money. Well, a job also gives you a certain sense of social validation. A job also gives you a certain sense of social validation and also a certain sense of social security. At least in India, because once you actually earn money, once you actually do a job, वो होता है ना कि bro, अगर अच्छा पैसा नहीं होगा तो बाप अपनी बेटी नहीं देगा and blah blah blah. Well, that is something that every Indian guy has to go through, and that is the fact of the matter. That is the fucking reality. You have to accept that. Well, now I know like all of this talk must be sounding extremely monotonous ever since Andrew Tate and people like Justin Waller have come out and been like, okay, you can make money through other methods and stuff. And I don't want to be that person who talks like that, but I just want to be honest with you guys. I just want you guys to see the world the way I do. Alright, and I'm pretty sure some of you must be seeing the world the same way I do. I just want to be relatable to you guys. I just want you guys to be like, okay, yeah, this motherfucker is a real guy. He knows what he's talking about, or at least he's trying to learn something. He's trying to impart some knowledge. That's the only thing I'm trying to do.
Some of you people will definitely find us pricks. Some of you people will definitely think like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? Honestly?
Yeah, but those guys are gonna be nerds. Let's be very honest with you. You guys are just gonna be fucking pussies. I'm gonna be very honest with you. You guys are just gonna be fucking pussies. If you don't think there's a way to break out of this these fucking constraints, then you're just a fucking bitch who's just been controlled by his mom and dad. And let's be very honest with you, that's not the most masculine thing out there.
Let's just if we rewind back to the story, what we both of us are trying to say is that the man himself, the gentleman I met, stressed this point that if let's say you go to a job, first of all, he absolutely blew the shit out of me saying that people younger than you make money already.
I mean, we already knew that, bro. We already kind of knew that, right?
Okay.
Didn't we?
He was just rubbing it in, bro. He was just rubbing it in, honestly, inside. He was just rubbing it. He was enjoying that. Okay. He was just enjoying. And then he told me, go do your job. Okay, go do your job, but you're gonna have wasted significant years of your life that you could have used in doing something else.
Also, guys, we're not asking you to stop studying and stop going to your job or whatever you're doing. We're not asking you to do that. All we are doing is, all we are trying to do right now is, we just want to convey our idea. We just want to convey our perspective. We just want you guys to realize what we think and just sleep over it, man. Just give it some thought. Think about it.
You guys, there are definitely people who have very high-ranking jobs, who are enjoying so much money than many businesses do. And that is completely fine. It all depends on the type of person you are. If you are enjoying that secure life, if you have that high-paying job that you gave your blood for, broken your bones for, okay, like that is very outstanding. That is excellent. Okay, but both of us, Zip and Zap, we want to be entrepreneurs in the future. And that guy, that old man, stressed the point that if you basically are going in the future, want to become businessmen, like legit businessmen, then why are you wasting your time in thinking about jobs? Why are you even thinking about them? Come up with a plan. Like, think about whatever you're going to do. Think about what your business is going to be. Think about those things already. Start brainstorming.
It's kind of, I kind of agree with you, dude, but it's kind of easier said than done, right? Because we also we are answerable to our parents, right? Our parents are the people who've been paying for our stuff, right? So we are kind of answerable to our parents. We actually have to go up to our parents and, explain our ideas or whatever's going through our head to them, right?
That's exactly what he meant. If we have a solid plan, I think definitely our parents would support that. Our parents have always wanted what's best for us. Okay.
But do they? They really want what's best for us, or what they think that's best for us?
No,
our parents don't want what's best for us. They basically want what they think is the best thing for us, right?
Yeah, right. You're right. But what they feel like they're doing is correct. That's why I'm saying if we come up with a plan,
and guys, in no way, shape or form are we trying to convince you guys that your parents are doing the wrong thing for you. They are doing whatever they think is the right thing. That's the way they've been brought up. Alright, that is the way they've been brought up.
Let me make this very clear right now before we release future episodes of the podcast. This is our perception of life.
Exactly. It might be wrong.
Okay,
it might be wrong. Alright, we are just two nobodies who are just having this toxic conversation.
Perception of you might not match with you guys. But if there's somebody who can relate to that, great. That is the point of this talk, basically. If there are some people who can actually relate to this and who actually find our conversations meaningful,
I respect you guys, man. A lot of respect to you guys.
Yeah, respect. Right. Honestly. Now, basically, what we have been talking for the past few 40 minutes is that this is exactly what we want to do. Is also heavily depend upon the fact that how exactly we've been brought up, how exactly is the environment around us molding us, and if we are making the right thing or not. Some people will honestly guide you the way which might seem right. Some people will say that go do a job, it's better for you, it's suited for you. Okay, that might be right, that might seem right to you.
That might actually turn out to be the right thing. All we are saying is just give yourself a chance. Just give yourself a chance.
Think about
there might be some greater purpose for you out here. Shout out to Hamza Ahmed, man. That's the guy who fucking motivated me to talk like this.
Probably both of us have honestly bored you a bit talking about exams and life. So let's get to a more relatable topic. Gym. Both of us love gym. Right?
We just love going to the gym, man. I swear to fucking God. Gym is probably the only thing that's been holding my mental sanity in one piece. Like, I would have gone insane by now had I not been going to the gym. Gym is probably the only thing that I look forward to at the end of every day.
Yeah. Honestly, and when all the sweat that has come out of your body, and honestly, all the.
Right? Do you guys not love that testosterone boost? Do you guys not love that testosterone boost? Do you guys not want to be strong? Do you guys not want to look fucking jacked, looking like fucking Hrithik Roshan in Doom 2 or whatever? Have you seen that movie? Do you guys not want to look like fucking Tom Cruise? Like, there's so many fucking examples out there. All you have to do is just fucking start hitting the gym. Go to the fucking gym and, work out. And I'm not asking you to, just start working out straight up. All I'm saying is, just get into that habit of going to the gym, making that 15-minute walk or 5-minute ride to the gym. Because I'm pretty sure, सबका जिम उनके घर के पास ही होएगा, bro. Like, there's no fucking way you've taken a gym that's like 10 to 15 kilometers away from your place. Nobody's that dumb. So guys, I mean, even if you guys haven't taken a subscription to a gym,
even if you guys don't go to the gym, start some form of exercise.
No, man. Bro, I completely disagree with you, because I think gym is the only thing that motivates people to, put some physical effort into exercise and stuff like that. So I think, guys,
there might be some people who honestly invest their time into like sports and stuff, and don't get that much time for gym.
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking about those people. You guys keep doing what you're doing, man. Because you won't get a lot of time to play sports after a certain point in your life. So, a lot of respect to you. A lot of respect to you. Just keep doing what you're doing, alright? But all I'm saying is, tomorrow just get out of your house and just go to a gym. Just go out in your neighborhood, search for a gym, and start going to that place every day. Take a membership and start working out over there. Just get into that habit of making that 15-minute walk to the gym. That's the only thing you need, guys. That's the only thing that's gonna help you. Mark my words. Make no mistake, guys.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that's gonna help you.
Like staying fit for me, being fit honestly has helped me a lot by like helping me stay positive and making me feel good about myself. Like for me especially, it's been a journey for me. I was very unfit when I started.
I can vouch for that. I can actually vouch for that.
You can vouch for that. Okay. But now when I look at myself, I just see that all the months that I've spent, all the days that I've spent have all been worth it. I just look at myself and feel good. Okay? And honestly, there might be some people, some fat fucking nobodies who honestly will feel कि okay, मेरे को तो खाना पसंद है यार भाई. बस like वो butter naan और butter.
मैं पराठे पे लूँगा. अपनी मम्मी मेरे लिए पराठे बनाएगी, मैं पराठे पे लूँगा. पैंचो.
आज भाई दुनिया जो बोले भाई ये सारी जनरेशन तो जिम जा रही है, मैं क्या देखूँ आके? Like what do I see? I am just minding my own. I just love it. I am just doing what I love.
And guys,
there was a great quote. I also like to say something. There's a great quote by Mike Tyson. Discipline is doing something that you don't like to do, but do it anyways.
Exactly. Guys, also there's a difference, but there are 3 keywords when it comes to going to the gym or doing anything in life. It's motivation, discipline, and willpower. I'll explain the difference between these 3 now. Guys, motivation is when you want to do something and you do it. When you start going to the gym, and it's been like a month or 2, and now you've actually started feeling good. You actually like the way your body feels. Now you're motivated to go to the gym. Now you actually want to do that thing. Discipline is when you first start going to the gym, and once you come back after that first day of grinding out in the gym, your body's gonna be aching. Your body's gonna hurt a lot. And when you go to the gym the next day, that's what we call discipline. You do something that you don't want to do, but you do it anyways. And in a way that makes it look like you love doing the thing. Alright. And willpower is something, guys, basically, okay, let's just say Zap basically kept a pizza in front of me. And I'm on my cart. So I can't eat the pizza. So if I end up eating the pizza, I don't have any determination, I don't have any willpower. But if I'm like, okay dude, just get that shit out of my fucking face. Well, that is what willpower really is. That is something that actually is called willpower. So guys, this is basically the difference between these 3 things. And this is something that's really important
honestly,
in life.
I might not even put the pizza away. I'll just leave it in front of her and walk off. Okay. And even if I walk out of the room and he's just sitting alone with the pizza, I won't get to know if he's eaten it or thrown it out. If it disappeared, it can either be both of those things. It depends upon him, what he does. That's what we're trying to say is. And honestly for me personally diet has been a very major factor of my life. Okay, like discipline, I especially in the place where I am living right now, okay, people around me, they eat whatever they want. For me, I have to stay disciplined 24/7, monitoring every bits and piece that I take inside my body and how much am I taking, how much quantity am I, taking inside my body. If it's the right thing or not. Okay, so for past 7 or 8 months, I've been watching my diet closely. Like eating healthy stuff, eating protein a lot, taking carbs. Like I take very less carbs. I take good fat. There's a difference between good fat and bad fat. I take good fat, but only when I'm trying to gain. Okay, when I'm trying to deliberately gain.
Bro, what is the difference between good fat and bad fat?
Okay, so I'll tell you this. I'll explain this through an example. Okay, butter and ghee are good fat. Okay, they're good fat.
What does good fat mean? Like, what does it mean? I don't know what it means, bro.
Basically, what good fat means is that it'll easily get like you'll take it, but it won't have any negative effects. We won't have negative effects on your heart. It'll easily get burnt away when you're trying to exercise.
And what is
stuff.
bad fat? Like, what are examples of bad fat?
Bad fat is the exact opposite. Bad fat is the exact opposite.
Like, what are examples of
It'll be
bad
harmful.
fat?
Yeah, any example. Different types of meat. If you boil it and if you like add masala and stuff to it, it automatically becomes bad fat.
So masala is bad fat.
Let's say, so tell me. I'll tell you something. Let's say there is chicken. Okay. Now if I boil that chicken, if I roast that chicken, if I roast chicken and I take a basic keema out of it, okay, and then I just cook it in simple butter. Okay, not exactly adding that sort of masala and stuff. Just cook it in simple butter and make a decent bit of gravy out of that very chicken. That is good fat. That is good. But if I am making proper butter chicken that we order at hotels and stuff and restaurants and stuff like that, that's bad. That's bad fat because they add a lot of different stuff to that. They add that masala, they add that whipped cream, they add that different spices and everything. That's bad fat, basically. And also like intake of aerated drinks. I might be wrong regarding the fat thing. Like people, please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, might be wrong, but like I might be explaining it.
Put it in the comment section.
Wrong.
Put it in the comment section.
Yeah.
And we'll put an Insta in the comment section as well, so you can DM us as well.
Yeah. But and also alcohol and aerated drinks intake. I have been very Zip. Let me tell you. The last time, can you guess when was the last time I had Coke or any aerated drink?
Probably like
last time I had.
Last 2 months में हुआ होगा, bro. I don't know.
The last time I had it was in July.
What the fuck? The last time I had some Coke was like last week.
Kind of. You're kind of not making you're kind of contradicting my point. But anyways.
Fair enough. Good point.
Yeah, but honestly, like, it all depends on what your mentality is, honestly, what you think is good for you. It's a universal fact. Like, people, let me put it in very, very frank words. It's a universal fact that being fat is fucked up.
I'm
it's
like,
a universal fact.
If you really can't wrap your head around that, just start listening to David Goggins. Man, that guy's actually going to change your perception about what your body actually looks like. Guys, there's a reason. All of these historical artists didn't actually build structures of fat people, and they actually built structures of people who actually ripped and beautiful. Well, that is fucking real beauty.
Yeah.
Alright, the people who say beauty is on the inside, well, they themselves know that beauty is not on the fucking inside. That they are just fucking ugly and they are too fucking stubborn to admit it. That is the whole point of it.
If you don't accept that, fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, honestly.
Actually, man, just go fuck yourself. Like, you're anyways not gonna change. Like, it doesn't really matter what we say. I think, guys, you have to bring that change about yourself, man. You actually have to work on yourself. Working on yourself is the only thing. I'm like, okay, don't work on yourself like Ori, because Ori is an absolute idiot. But work on yourself. Ori is an absolute idiot, man. Ori is an absolute fucking idiot. He's so fucking cringe, man. So
Why
hard.
are we talking about that guy, honestly? Let's just change the subject.
It's so hard to actually relate to him. What the fuck? So guys, our bad.
Like, guys, listen.
There was kind of a technical error. My bad. Bol na.
We were talking about Ori, okay? And honestly, all I'm going to say is just don't become one of those guys who waste their time thinking about what does Ori do. Please be sensible in your life. Please do something other than that. I will even respect you if you even search for a movie's plot on Wikipedia or just read a comic book or something. But to search, there are people who are actually searching on newspaper articles that what does Ori do.
Yeah, man, why the fuck are you so interested in what the fuck does Ori do? Like, Ori's a fucking rich motherfucker. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, whenever the fuck he wants, however the fuck he wants. And he does not give two shits about you, man. Why the fuck do you care about him? Like, what is so special about this fucking cup?
Don't think for yourselves. You are what matters the most. You're competing. Like, why do people waste their time and just say you're competing with yourself? Do they just say it for the heck of it? No, because you are a piece of shit in the beginning of your life. You're nothing. Just like the two of us, we're nobodies, but we want to become something in the future. We have realized this fact.
Okay, guys, also, we're not fucking Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate. Alright? We just want you to realize the reality. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate they are great people and they talk about the right shit. Let's be very honest with each other.
We ourselves have gone through this shit. And we are just wanting you guys to, follow, not exactly follow in the footsteps, but actually see the world as we do.
Yeah, man.
So honestly, appeal to you guys. Please don't waste your time. And if you are, God help you.
God help you, man. Actually, no one's gonna respect you. You won't get the respect of your peers, you won't get the respect of your competitors, and you won't get the respect of your mom and dad. And I think that is something that everyone strives for, right? Everyone strives for one thing, that is the respect of their mom and dad. Everybody wants to retire their mom, retire their dad. They want their mom and dad to lead a life where they are the ones who are paying, and your mom and dad are the ones who are having a good time. You won't be able to do that. Mark my words, people. You won't be able to do that, boys or girls. You won't be able to do that if you fucking waste your time on fucking Ori. Like, Ori is like fucking idiot, dude. He's a fucking asshole.
An example. I'm pretty sure there are many topics like that, okay, which might seem a waste of time, and Ori is just an example because he's apparently trending now a lot. So we're just using him as an example. But, okay, so basically, let's just come to the end of episode 1. We hope that this was a very good start. We think it's a very good start, and we hope you guys...
Let us know in the comment section, guys. Let us know in the comment section. It would mean a lot to us. Trust me. Just let us know
please
how
let us
this
know in the
was.
comment section what you would like for us to cover, okay? Like, whatever you want to hear from us. We'll definitely appreciate your views, okay? And, just respect, peace, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.
Peace out.